So, you run a joinery shop. You know your craft is absolutely top-notch. But what happens if the customers, the ones right around the corner from you, can't even find you? Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can get a consistent, steady stream of local work by using one of the most powerful digital tools out there.
All right, here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with the local work challenge, something I'm sure you're familiar with. Then we'll look at where your customers are really searching. After that, we'll jump into the solution, SEO, cover how to build trust online, and then wrap it all up by looking at the long-term payoffs for your business.
So let's dive right into it with a problem that probably sounds familiar, that feast or famine cycle of jobs. 1 month you're completely swamped, you can't even see straight, and the next you're wondering where the heck the next project is coming from. It's a really common and frankly frustrating challenge.
And this brings us to a really crucial question. For generations, word of mouth has been the absolute lifeblood of the trades, right? But in today's world, where everyone's constantly glued to their phones, is it really enough to keep your business thriving?
Well, here's the big difference. Traditional referrals, they're fantastic, don't get me wrong, but they're unpredictable and they're pretty much limited to your immediate network. The modern customer, though, they start their search online. And the best part is, they're not just browsing, they are actively looking for someone and they're ready to hire.
This takes us right to the heart of the whole thing. If we want to get more work, we first have to understand exactly how customer habits have completely changed.
This, right here, this is the golden ticket. Someone in your town is sitting on their sofa, pulling out their phone, and typing these exact words, or something really close to it. This isn't just some casual search. No way. This is a person with a problem who needs a solution. They need a joiner, and they probably need one now.
And here's the bottom line. If your business doesn't show up when they make that search, for all intents and purposes, you're invisible. You are completely missing out on the very people who are waving their hands in the air, ready to pay for your skills.
So, how do we fix this? How do you make sure that when someone searches, you're the one they find? Well, let's talk about the solution. It's called Search Engine Optimization, or SEO for short. This is your #1 tool for getting on that digital map.
And let's keep it really simple. Local SEO is just the process of making your business pop up online for people in your local area. It's all about connecting your amazing skills with the local customers who are actually looking for them. So, why is this so critical for a joiner? Well, think about it. Your business is local, through and through. Customers want someone nearby, someone they can trust. Local SEO literally puts your pin on their digital map. It lets you compete for those local jobs, even against bigger companies, simply by being the best local option.
Okay, so getting found is the first major hurdle. But just getting seen doesn't mean the phone will ring. That next step, turning visibility into an actual inquiry, well, that's all about building trust online. The good news is, there's a pretty straightforward 4-step playbook for this. First, you've got to claim your Google profile. Think of it as your digital storefront. Second, you gather those all-important customer reviews. This is pure gold for showing new clients they're in safe hands. Third, you make sure your website is a powerful tool, not just a static online flyer. And fourth, you create some simple, helpful content that shows off your expertise.
Let's stick with that idea for a second. Your Google business profile is very often the first thing a potential customer will ever see of your business. It is your digital shop window. You want it clean, you want it up to date, and you want it packed with great photos of your work, just like a real workshop.
And when they do click through to your website, it's got to work flawlessly. It needs to load fast, look great on a phone, and be crystal clear about what you do and where you do it. But most importantly, your contact info, your phone number, your email. It needs to be so obvious they can't possibly miss it. You want to make it easy for them to take that next step.
Now, I know this sounds like a bit of effort up front. And yeah, it is. But let's talk about why it is so worth it. We're going to look at the long-term payoff because SEO isn't a quick fix. It's about building a real, sustainable asset for your business.
Think about it like this. Paid ads are kind of like renting a billboard. The moment you stop paying, poof, you're gone. SEO, on the other hand, is like buying the property. You put in the work up front, and it becomes this long-term asset that just keeps bringing in high-quality inquiries month after month, year after year.
And the ultimate result? It's stability. It's predictability. By investing in your own online presence, you create a reliable system for bringing in great work. You're no longer just sitting there hoping the phone rings. You're actively making it ring.
Now, it's really important to be realistic here. SEO is a marathon, not a sprint. In the first few months, you're just laying the groundwork, getting all the foundational stuff right. Then, around months 3 to 6, you should start seeing a real, noticeable increase in visibility. And from 6 months onward, that's when the magic really happens, when that visibility turns into what truly matters, a consistent flow of good work.
So let's just boil this all down. Number 1, your customers are online. That's where their search begins. Local SEO is how you show up right in front of them. A solid, professional online presence builds the trust you need to even get the call. Simple tweaks to your website can make a huge difference. And finally, please don't think of this as a cost. Think of it as a long-term investment in the future of your business.
So I'll leave you with this one final, crucial question to think about. The next time a potential customer in your town picks up their phone and searches for a skilled joiner, who are they going to find? Will it be you, or will it be your competition?